Good morning, everybody. Did you miss me? Sorry I was gone. I was out seeing my daughter in California. So do you realize it's been 2 years since we started these videos? Now on my memories, what pops up is last year's video and the video before last year. So that's kind of amazing. But it's been 2 years since we shut down, so I guess that makes sense. So American Idol was on the other night, and not a show that I typically watch, but it was on, and there was this girl who was singing. They were doing some duet thing. People were singing together, and there was a lady who was, I think, a Miss America or Miss Universe, and she was singing with a young girl from somewhere in the South, rural South, so Tennessee, Arkansas, something like that. And the Miss America obviously looked like Miss America, and the girl from the South didn't look like Miss America. And she was having a very tough time getting used to being in Hollywood and dealing with the crowd and dealing with, having to perform in front of all of these people. And the Miss America girl was incredibly supportive, and or at least on camera, was incredibly supportive. And everybody was supportive. Katy Perry came up and talked to her. And then when it came time to actually sing the song, the curtain goes up and the girl did it. And she actually sang the song. And it was this amazing moment because, she didn't make it past the next round, and, she's not going to be American Idol. But, that doesn't matter. What matters is she stepped out of her comfort zone and actually did the next thing. And that's an incredible moment in anybody's life, when all of a sudden you expand yourself and you become the next version of yourself. Like a snake shedding their skin, like a lobster crawling out of its shell, or a crab crawling out of its shell and developing a new shell. They become a new person. When you break through a barrier like that, you become somebody different, and you're never going to go back to where you were before. That girl's life is going to be changed forever because she had the guts to take the leap in that moment and see what happens. And that's all it is. It's taking that leap and taking that risk and saying, right now, I'm going to take this shot and see where I go and give it my all. And it might work out, it might not work out. But what matters is you actually took the step. The first day of in-person UPWs, we do a fire walk. And it's not designed to, be a trick. You actually do walk on fire. It's designed to be a metaphor. So we tell you about all these different people who've done these amazing things and tell you can do anything you want to do with your life. And then we give you an experience. We have you do something that you didn't think you could do. So it's a metaphor. But a lot of times people, if you're doing it right, the coals don't feel hot. And trust me, they are, in fact, very hot. And so people will take a couple of steps and then they'll look down because they don't think they're actually on the coals. And then they get associated with the coals, and so they'll hop off and they'll run to the end of the walk line. And then they'll be like, oh my God, I messed it up. I did it wrong. And we grab them and tell them, you didn't mess anything up. You took the first step. And that's all that matters, is that you stepped onto those coals and started to walk. It doesn't matter if you walk all the way to the end. What matters is you took the step. So what part of your life are you not taking that step? Because that's what we all need to do. Remember, life begins at the end of our comfort zone. And for all of us, there's some step that we've needed to take for a while that we're not taking. And what is it for you? What is it for you that you need to go do so that you can say, I now have expanded to the next version of me. I'm now that crab that's broken out of my shell and gone on to the next evolution of who I am. Because once you do that, life is never going to be the same again. So figure out what your next step is. Thanks very much for watching. It's great to see everybody. Sorry I've been on a hiatus for a little bit of time. Good to see you, my Uncle Bill. Gary, great to see you this morning. Teresa, great to see you. Mr. Lampy and Valerie, hi everyone. Thanks so much. Have a great day. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.